Good afternoon and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Saturday. It is a non-building day because of course this is Holy Week and there will be no construction out at Villa Feliz today. But I still need to go out there. I need to do some watering and I will be entertaining the sister of my wife, my sister-in-law, you know, Nay. And we will also be being visited by a couple of her cousins. So there'll be at least three. I can't remember, is it 2 or 3 of her cousins? I think it's at least a couple. So Bahay Kubo is going to be full today. And we're going to eat some pancit and some leche flan and whatever else my sister-in-law brings out there. So anyway, I'm going to head out there. I need to wash the truck real quick because I'm sure after like 2 days with all the dust and stuff out there from all the construction, it's a mess. And I also want to, again, water. I have to do watering of the plants out there. So anyway, and if I get a chance, if I get out there before and have plenty of time before she arrives, I maybe do a little bit Bahay Kubo Time to discuss some of the comments that the subscribers and the viewers have actually been posting on the site. Some really good feedback. I really appreciate everybody giving me some positive reinforced comments that they like that format of doing the personal responses to the comments on the video. So anyway, I'm going to head on out there. I'm going to say hello to dog for a moment here. I always got to do my morning meet and greet with them, and then head on out there and we'll get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Good morning. Good. I guess I can't eat that. That's a So I shot right out to Villa Feliz out here, and as you can see, I'm doing some of the watering before my family come over. I want to get some of these things watered. They didn't get watered at all yesterday, but that's okay because you don't have to water every day, especially if you have mulch. The mulch actually helps a lot retain the moisture down in the ground, and that's what you want. You want a slow drying process, not really quick, so that the roots can actually start expanding in the ground. So I'm taking care of all of this. I washed the truck when I got out here because it was absolutely filthy from all the dust and stuff around here. So anyway, I'm gonna get all this. As you can hear, I'm actually kind of hoarse, and it's actually not from talking. I actually got some kind of cold, some congestion and things like that. Maybe I left the fan on last night and it was blowing on me, and I woke up like at 2:30 and 3:30 and 4:30 and I think I'm coming down with a little bit of something. Hopefully it's just one of those quick get over kind of cold things. I hate being sick. I want to be to my fullest when I'm out here on the job site, and that's 2 days from now because today is Saturday and we start work back again on Monday. I don't know if you noticed it. Remember the other day on this plant that had all the beautiful flowers, and they're kind of all gone, but we got new stuff coming out here now, and this guy will be popping up pretty soon. But remember there was like a little white like a new growth down here. Now look what we got growing right here. So we got a whole new shoot that's going to be coming up, and I'm not sure if that came off of the bottom, like connected like a baby sprout off of the main plant, or if that came from some of those seeds that dropped down there. We'll find. If we see other ones popping up, we'll know it's the seeds. If not, we'll know it came off the bottom. And I actually dig down and trace it, but I don't really want to. Also, while I'm out here, I'm going to go ahead and water down all of the columns. I don't think they got done yesterday, and I'm sure they didn't get done today. And of course, the guys were off, so I should have come down here. I had planned on coming. I want you to watch this. Watch how quick this thing. Look how quick it absorbs the water. Can you see that? Watch this. And watch. I just sprayed the top, and watch it absorb it right inside the top. Watch it suck all that water in. And that's why you have to put it in every single day, and you should be putting it in twice a day. Okay, so I need to get a picture of everybody here. So,
Ay ate, kain tayo.
so look what we got today. Look what
Pansit.
That's Mickey Bihon.
look what Nay got for us. Look at all this
With
good stuff.
toppings.
Oh, wonderful. All right, let's dig in. Well, anyway, my family, they just left. We had a wonderful afternoon together. We spent about 3 hours out here on the site, and I showed them around. I showed them how all the building's going, and gave them explanation. Just all the stuff that you already know about all the rooms and the challenges that I'm having with some of the structural things. But they were very familiar with that as well. And what they told me is there's like, they said like it's like 80% of the houses that are already built here in the Philippines are built using probably a lot of incorrect methods and strategies and things like that. Well, the thing is, that might be, but we're going to try to do our best to make everything right here. So they're gone, and like I said, it was a wonderful time. I have 2 cans of leche flan sitting right here. Actually, you're sitting on top of both the cans right now because I got it elevated up a little bit. It's actually, this is, there is no wind here. This is the first time in probably the last 2 weeks where you can see there's no noise on the microphone on the camera. So it's actually very, very pleasant. We just got some rain. We just had some rain come down. And it's first rain. Not enough to actually swamp down on the columns, but the floor of the basement actually got some water. And I would like to actually do a little bit of spraying on the columns before I leave here. So what do I just want to get to a few questions. I actually, today, early this morning, I spent an hour answering a bunch of the questions from yesterday, from the Good Friday video that I pushed. And there's a few more that are left on here, so I'm going to take this opportunity to actually answer a few of them. So let me go through. And actually, I answered one from Cagayan Valley, Isabella and beyond, and it was about the experience that I had yesterday going downtown with Roy. And there's a follow-up. He had a follow-up question or statement, comment. He said, "James, I thought your stomp box was impressive. That is being a true Filipino." Well, Steve, to make it me being a true Filipino on that stomp box that I put together yesterday, if I would have played both the guitar and the stomp box at the same time, then I would have been a true Filipino. You know, I would have put my foot on the stomp box and my guitar at the same time and played the music. So, but I had fun putting that together. Actually, that was the old box. That was the box that I used for the hot water heater that I installed in the shower that you saw in one of the earlier segments. That box, it's a leftover box. So to get that stomp sound, I actually wrapped up the camera right here in a kitchen towel, and then I shoved it inside that box. And I tried different things. I tried tapping on the table. I tried all this different kind of things, but that seemed to work. That was the sound I was looking for. And as I said to a response to one of the subscribers' comments earlier about putting all this stuff together, I've done this before. I've gone around. I've made a digital multi-track CD with some songs on there, and I've used instruments based on things around my house. You'd be surprised at some of the things. I had a candle I found inside my house one time, and I was tapping on it. I was looking for a sound, and the sound I was thinking about, oh, I bet I could get that sound tapping on this candle with a tablespoon. And I got that exact sound, and I put it through a digital mixer, and that was the sound I was looking for. And I've also used crazy things around the house. Well, anyway, I'm getting off track here. So anyway, yeah, thanks for that comment, Steve. And let's see, let me look at something else that I haven't answered yet here. And I'm going to go up. I actually answered a lot of questions today. Oh, and Sir Liner says, thumbs up for the 3D coffee maker. I have the same. I beat the 2-cup version. I don't know how many cups the version is, the one that I have. All I know is I have a small, it's almost like a big Demitasse cup. And it's enough to make about 4 of those cups inside. It's the perfect size for me for my coffee inside the morning. And he said, and is that a new toaster? No. If you've been a true fan of this channel, you would know there's a history behind that one. I actually did several times. I talked about that toaster. That's the toaster I got from. That's the one I actually got from the SM store, and that's the one that it pops up. Normally pops up the bread. If you put too thin a bread inside there, it'll pop it up about 6 inches above the top of the toaster, and you can catch it with your hand and stuff. I got some really neat videos on that. So Sir Liner, you need to go back and start looking at some of those videos. You're behind. Let's see what else. And I got a comment from Glenn Lansford. He said, I liked your song. I'm a Taylor player myself. A Taylor player. Well, that's not a Taylor that I have, but I have owned, and I still own some Taylors. I'm actually a Martin. When you start playing things like bluegrass music, and some folk music, stuff like that, I like I don't think you can beat a Martin. But I love Taylors. I had several of them. I sold several of them, and they're very playable, very easy to play. The neck on the Taylor is very thin, and it's easy to manage your fingers and all on there. And he also said, let's see, about eggs. He saw my eggs that I did. He said if you like them over easy, white hard and yolk runny, but break a few yolks, turn them over, like you saw me do on that one. Try putting a bit of water into your skillet and then cover with a small pot lid. Yeah, sort of like the way you would do a poached egg or something like that. That's probably a pretty good idea. I might have to try that. Steams the surface and cooks it if left long enough. The rest of the eggs to perfection. Well, most times anyway. Missed not seeing the house build today still, but you put out a great vid again. Thanks. Well, thank you very much, and you're going to have to put up with this for the next couple days because we don't go back to work until Monday on the house, and I like pushing a video. Again, if you're watching all these strictly for the house builds, remember Sunday we don't do any build on Sundays. Just come back on Monday, and we should have some new updated stuff. And as far as Monday goes, I need to talk with my builder about the issue that we talked about last week about those anchorages for the first floor going inside there. I did tons of reading all day yesterday, and that might be why I woke up at 2:30 and 3:30 and 4:30, because there's still some issues with the way he actually put the Band-Aid fixes on there. I call it Band-Aid fix. It's actually it's another way of doing it without tearing the entire beam apart. So I'm going to have a talk with him on Monday. I'm going to shoot him an email and let him know that I don't want these guys putting together any more of the beam rebar support until we talk about it on Monday. So we'll talk about that more on Monday. And then I got a nice message from Florin Lacaron, and she's actually getting with me offline. I don't know if she's into structural engineering. She just knows a lot from some other builds that she's done, but she's making some good recommendations. And she's talking about things like a 135 bend on the stirrups and things like that, which I read a lot about that this weekend. And that's where, you know, the stirrups that go around the beams. Right now ours are, they have a 90-degree bend, and it just makes a rectangular connection or a tight hold around the beam itself. Well, when you're in a high seismic activity area, earthquake area, instead of having the two connections, one goes, I don't know what's the best way to say it. Let's say this goes over the top, and the other one goes over the top, and it goes down like that. So what you can do, you can take both of these sections, and you bend them to 135 degrees. I don't know if you can see both of my fingers like that. Basically at a diagonal. It looks like a 45-degree angle, sort of like that. And what that does, that gives you more strength of that stirrup on that beam, and it actually goes down deeper inside the concrete on the tie beam itself. And because if you don't have that additional tie around there, if you have expansion inside there from a seismic event, and it's only like this and goes down, it can actually pull apart very easily. If you have that additional connection inside there where it goes down like that, like I said, I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, it does like that. You have more strength on that beam, and you can also do that on columns as well. I tell you, I did so much reading about structural support. So anyway, thanks, Florin, and I sent you the email. If you could send me some more information on that, maybe some pictures or some diagrams, and that would help me out a lot. Give me some more ammunition, so to say, to talk with my builder on Monday. So anyway, that's really all. Let me do a real quick refresh on here, see if anybody made any more comments. I'm running through the Wi-Fi right here at Bahay Kubo, and it's actually not bad. I'm actually getting some good refresh on my little smart Wi-Fi device right here. No, that was the last one. So it's a very short Bahay Kubo session today, and I'm going to do a little bit of spraying real quick on the columns out there, and then I'm going to head back because I believe Tess has tortang talong again for me tonight, and some pork. She said she made some kind of pork, and she said it's like the hock, or I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's going to be good. So I'm going to close out Bahay Kubo session now and take care of some other business. Did you miss me? Did you miss me, huh? Yeah. Okay. You have to wait there a minute. So anyway, I'm back at the apartment. It's pretty late, it's starting to get dark here, as you can see. And I had a wonderful day with my family. The visit down there, got some things done at the Villa Feliz. And I'm getting ready to go in and grab a bite to eat. As you can see, here is my a bag of food right here from Tess. She made some, it's like some sinigang, which would be great for my sore throat here tonight. And she has some tortang talong, which you know is my favorite. And 2 cans inside here of leche flan that my dear sister-in-law brought to me today. So anyway, I'm gonna go in and get some rice going and start dinner. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Here's my thumb. And please share, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And that would be that little heart that says My PI Dream in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. If you click on that and subscribe, you'll get the updated information on when a new video is pushed. So until tomorrow, which is Sunday, you all have a wonderful, blessed Easter.